Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to be talking about my unpopular opinions, everything I like, everything I don't like. So make sure you stay tuned. Before you go any further, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Just a heads up, I finally figured out my film schedule. So that's going to be Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. So keep those days in mind because those are when I'm going to be uploading all of my videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. First one, hands down, is going to be seafood. I cannot stand seafood. Seafood is like, it's just a waste of time. Like one time I had crab legs and I had to keep cracking the shell and trying to get the meat out, and I'm just like, at this point, just give me a plate of hot wings, because this right here, this is for the birds. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and keep cracking the stuff up and like, no ma'am, no thank you. And it also stank, and I really stay away from that stuff because my boyfriend, he's allergic to that, so I don't eat it no way. But before I even met him, I was not eating that or whatever because I just think that it's nasty. Like, oh my God, I've had like, the most I ever had was shrimp and crab, and I did not like it at all. It was so nasty and it stank. So I'll pass on. So people always talk about, seafood boil, but that stuff, I just don't see the hype about it. Like, I'm really just trying to figure out, like, why do y'all like that so much? Because I can't get into it. Like, I can't. I know some of y'all gonna be mad at me because this is a hit show, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Euphoria sucks, okay? I don't know what that is, but it sucks. I tried to get into the show. I just couldn't get into the show. The show was not giving at all. Like, it was very much giving, like, some weird vibes. Like, first of all, seeing Zendaya like that, I'm like, man, what is life? Like, what is going on? Like, it's just, the show is just too much for me. It's just way too much. I can't get into it at all. The storyline don't make sense. None of that stuff makes sense at all. Like, I can't get into it. And every time I get on social media, people talk about, oh, watch Euphoria. And it's like, no. Like, no. That show is not it at all. It's just really not. And I'm just really trying to understand why y'all like that show, because I don't. I tried to get into it and I can't. I just can't. I don't know what it is. This situation actually pissed me off to the max. Like, it really and truly did. I'm trying to figure out what was your thought process. Like, what the heck was you thinking? What was you thinking? I just want to know. Don't know, I'm talking about, so recently the rapper PB Rock, he died. Sadly, he was out with his girlfriend. You know, they was at this place called Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and they was having a good time. And then all of a sudden, you know, she got to pull out her phone and, you know, she put the location on there. And people did not hesitate to come and get his ass. They came and got him. And he sadly died. And that situation, I'm going to just tell you, it didn't sit right with me at all, because I'm just really trying to figure out, if your boyfriend almost got robbed a week prior to this incident that occurred, why in the hell would you go and post his location? Why would you do that? There's no way to justify that, because it seems a little suspect. It really does. I don't know if she's on drugs or dog food, but like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I just don't understand. And it's just so sad. Like, you would think after Pop Smoke and all these other rappers that people would learn their lesson with posting their location. Stop telling people where you are at. Y'all be out here, oh, you know, I'm at the grocery store live and getting on live and stuff. And you never know who is after you. And you're going to sit over there and you're going to post your location. That's what you're going to do. You thought that was really smart to sit over there and post your location. Like, I'm just trying to figure out. And over some chicken and waffles, like, I could see if y'all was at some fancy cuisine. Some chicken and waffles. Why you acting like you ain't never been nowhere? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out, why is you acting like that? Like, I just don't understand. Like, you could have saved that. Or, like, just stop posting your location, okay? Stop doing that. It's not safe for men. It's not safe for women. It's not safe for nobody, okay? And if you're going to post your location or post whatever, make sure that you at least not in the same, you're not in the same, area that you was in, because people will definitely come and get you. Niggas is hungry out here. They hungry. And be happy to get at you, like, giving them free information. Like, I just don't understand. Like, that situation pissed me off to the max. And there's nothing nobody can say. Like, people be coming to me talking, oh, well, it's not entirely her fault. It is her fault. And that's why she feels guilty now. Because she know damn well that it's her fault. Because if she would have never posted that location, he would still be alive. So she's the cause of his death. End of story. Android versus iPhone. Oh my God. This has been a long debate. Okay. Like, it's been a long debate. I'm gonna just tell you right now, I prefer Android. And I used to be with Team iPhone. I'm not gonna lie, I did used to be with Team iPhone, but they are horrible. And I'm gonna tell you why they're horrible. Number one, you have to pay for everything. You have to pay for everything. It's like, man, I already spent all this money on an expensive phone, and now you want me to pay for everything too? I have to pay to use every feature on my phone. Let me know how that's gonna work. Like, really? And then not only that, they quickly run out of storage. The only thing that is good on iPhone is the camera, and some of the emojis be cute. And, they got the FaceTime, whatever. But I really don't care for FaceTime, because sometimes I be looking bummy. And I definitely do not want nobody taking no screenshots of me or nothing. Like, the exception I would make is, like, if it's long family, like family I haven't seen in a while, or like my grandma, like if she want to FaceTime me or whatever, okay, then I'll make an exception. But anybody else, you really should not be FaceTiming me. You need to call me. Like, I'm old school. Like, just call me on the phone and tell me what you got to say, because I don't find the need to be sitting there on the phone with you face to face. Like, come and see me. That's simple. Like, people break they freaking neck for iPhones. Like, at work, it was this guy. He was pretending like he didn't have a phone or whatever. And come to find out, this man did have a phone after a while. But the reason why he was going around asking people can he use their phones is because he was embarrassed because he had an Android. At least you got a phone. Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, you that embarrassed that you got an Android, that you gonna act like you don't got no phone because you don't got an iPhone. It was comical to me. I'm just like, really? Like, y'all need to stop that, okay? Like, y'all really need to stop that, because a phone is a phone. Like, ain't nothing that an iPhone could do that an Android can't. They making these Androids, especially Samsung, it's like they neck and neck. So it's like a lot of people, that's what iPhone is switching. Types of crazy stuff they ain't got no business. Slowing down the phones and all this stuff. Like, I'd rather not. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I don't care about that shit cause I be smoking weed. What the hell is that? Like, I'm just trying to understand. Like, don't get me wrong, the Thriller, she decent or whatever. Like, that one song, FNF, that's a decent song. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was like, oh, okay, like, I like this song. But then I seen the video and I'm like, what the hell is this? Magic City? Like, I'm just trying to understand, like, what is this? Y'all got babies out here and stuff. Like, child, don't get me started. But anyway, so I did a little bit of research because... And what made me do research is because I was looking at some older videos of her. And it's not like these videos was like 15 years ago or like 5 years ago. These videos were like 1 to 2 years ago. And her voice sound much different than it does now. And I was confused. I'm like, wait a minute. on the record, you to the point where I thought that was a man. When they said Glorilla, I was like, oh, that's a new male artist that came out. I do some research, it's a woman. So I'm like, okay, you know, ain't no problem with that, because there are women that have deeper voices, you know, and stuff like that. So that wasn't the issue. The issue is, why are you sitting over here like turning into different people? Like, one minute you, what's up? And then the next minute you like, hey y'all, like, and it's just, I get that some people sound different when they rapping than when they talking. Like, for instance, Ruby Rose. She said her speaking voice is nothing like her actual rapping voice. But Glorilla sounds nothing like she does Tomorrow or the new song that just came out. She sounds nothing like that. Like, I seen a freestyle of her and she sound like a woman. Almost to the point where I thought that was Megan. I was like, wait a minute, that's Glorilla? Because I'm used to her having a deep voice. Come to find out, that girl don't got no deep voice. I don't know if she got an alter ego or something, but the shenanigans, you need to stop that. Because that don't make no sense. You confusing the hell out of me. Like, it's getting to the point where I don't even know who you is.
None of my business. Eating some noodles.
Ramen noodles is so good. I don't care. I don't want to hear none of that, what you got to say. Okay. I love me some ramen noodles. Like, I recently been on TikTok and I've been seeing like all of the different recipes that people been coming up with, you know, to like spice it up and stuff like that. And my favorite one right now is like, you put like you chop up some green onions, you put it in there, and then you take some sausages, you put it in there, and then you take some soy sauce. That looked real good, and I'm thinking about trying that. Like, people have their own opinions about, oh, you know, well, ramen noodles, that's nasty, and, you know, that's poor people food, and this, that, and the third, and all this. Do y'all know that Kylie Jenner got $1 billion, and she was eating some ramen noodles? So I'm gonna need y'all to shh, okay? Because it don't matter, okay? Everybody around the world eats noodles. Noodles are good. I don't care about what nobody gotta say, because I'd rather eat some noodles than some doggone crawfish or seafood boil. Like, and I'm just putting that out there. Like, you say I'm nasty for eating some ramen noodles, but you eat roaches from the sea. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out. Like, that's what they call them. Like, no. So I'm gonna keep eating my ramen and you keep eating your sea roaches. Should Nicki Minaj respond to hate comments? Absolutely not. I don't think she should, because, well, yes and no. Because I can understand her frustration. You know, she's fed up. You know, people been talking about her for years. She been quiet for the longest. So now she just at her breaking point. And she has every right to express herself, because she's a human too. But at the same time, these people, half of these people don't have a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. So they probably not even in your tax bracket. So why do they matter? Like, they do not matter at all. Like, I think she should just take the Beyonce route out and don't even pay attention. You notice how when some stuff go down, Beyonce she doesn't even acknowledge it. Like, she be on a whole different planet. People be trying to figure out like all this stuff, saying all this different stuff about her. She just be like, you don't care at all. Of course, sometimes shit go down. There's $1 billion on the elevator. Y'all know that. Come on now. Like, even with that situation, it's been, I don't know how many years since the Solange elevator situation happened. Beyonce has not yet addressed that at all. She made a little diss in that song with Nicki Minaj or whatever. Other than that, she hasn't come out and addressed that. You know, because why should I? Why should I? I am a billionaire. My husband is a freaking billionaire, and we live lavishly. Why would I want to address somebody that doesn't even matter? Like, I'm not going to address them at all. I'm not going to sit over there and address nobody. Old music is so much better, okay? I love me some old R&B. I love me some old rap. I love me all of that stuff. particularly from like the 90s and stuff like that. Like I like the 90s and all that stuff. But I listen to all types of music, but I like the 90s. Like I like that. But yeah, I just feel like the music of today is they all copy off each other. It's just so crazy. Everybody trying to sound like each other. Everybody saying the same thing. Everybody getting money. Everybody on that, F you, pay me time. Like, don't nobody care about nothing no more. It's just like, man, like, every time I listen to the song, I pretty much can predict what the song gonna be about because they say all the same things. And it's like, for instance, R&B is not R&B no more. R&B is literally like, you know how R&B used to make you feel like, oh my God, like I can't wait to get to school because I love that boy. Like, I'm falling in love, like, this, that, and the third. Now, R&B make you want to get a restraining order and burn somebody's clothes. It does not make you feel love. It does not make you feel uplifted or anything like that. Music in general, everything is about either killing somebody or attempted to kill somebody. And it's just like, I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Especially R&B. Like, that's so much vulgarity and cursing in and out. It's just like, it's just utterly ridiculous. It's like, what? So I rather listen to the old stuff where I can get some substance and stuff like that. And I never thought I would say this, but I agree with Trick Daddy, okay? When we gonna have a song that make you want to go get that girl? When we gonna have a song like that? Like, we haven't had a song like that at all. Like, none of these songs make you feel that. They make you feel something else. And it ain't love. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the music of today. Like, I like Summer Walker, her, Janae Aiko, a little bit of Lizzo. I'm not gonna lie. She just does something to me. I like her energy. Like, it's just, oh my God. My favorite song by Lizzo is Juice.
Blame it on the juice tonight. You better come get your man. I guess he got stuck in my DMs. What?
I love that song. If you eat blue cheese, I'm convinced that you are nasty and you really need to be in the psych ward. Because why on earth would you want to eat that? Like, people be putting it on their chicken wings, they pizza, and all this stuff. And I'm just like, ew, like, who raised y'all? Like, why would you do that? I just don't understand why people will put blue cheese on anything. That stuff should be banned and taken off the market because it's nasty. It is utterly nasty. Like, it's just so disgusting. And like, people eat that. Oh my God. Like, no. It's a no for me. Like, no. I cannot eat that at all. And I don't know how y'all eat that. That is so trifling. Alright, y'all. So that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. The ones that support me, I really, really, really appreciate y'all. Like, from the bottom of my heart. Like, for real. Like, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all of my socials, and see you in the next one. Bye. Searching.